host. If you're new here, my name is Bristol, and I'm so glad that you're spending a few minutes of your day with me. Welcome to my car. I am doing some lunch break edits so I can get a new video out for you all. It's been a little bit since I posted, and I apologize, but life has just been crazy, as you know. I think I'm almost caught up on all the comments that you all have left me, and please continue leaving those comments. I really do enjoy getting to know each and every one of you through them, and I especially enjoy getting to interact with you and comment back and, you know, find out more about you from each video that you share. So in today's video, me and my husband head up the road a couple hours away, and we find the Holy Grail. And you'll find out what it is a little bit later on in the video. But while we were at this estate sale, my husband walked over this item twice, and I just was astonished that it was still there, because even though we drove as far as we did, we were still 2 hours late to the sale from start time. And if you know anything about estate sales, a lot of people camp out at like 3 and 4 a.m. just to be the first 5 or 10 on the list. And we had got there way after that time frame. So it was meant to be, and I thank the Lord that I was able to find it. It's something I've been looking for. But whenever I found that item, I ran to my husband. I was like, okay, we can check out. We don't have to stay. We don't have to look. Nothing else. We're good. We can go. And he was like, Bristol, there's a hole outside. Like, you haven't even done any filming. And I was like, it's all right. I'm ready to go. But he made me stay, so I buried it at the bottom of our pile, and we walked around, and I was able to get a little bit of footage for you all. But I was just so excited about that find that I was eager to go and get it in my car, in my possession, and know that I wasn't going to lose it. But after that, we head to an antique mall that's actually inside of a shopping mall. And I have never been to an antique mall that was inside of a shopping mall. It just kept going and going and going and going. And if we had more time, we probably could have found a treasure in there. But we walked out empty-handed, and that was okay. And then we hit up a few thrift stores on the way, headed back home. So I share all of that with you all. So I hope that you will be as excited as I was to find my find of a lifetime, is what I'm going to call it. So grab your coffee, friends, and let's go thrifting. In Time Antique Mall. This is the antique mall that I told you was inside of a regular shopping center mall. It's kind of like on one of the end entrances of a shopping mall. We grabbed a buggy because we thought maybe we might be able to find something, but as I stated before, we were on a time crunch, but if we could have had hours to spend here, I'm sure we would have brought something home. Thrifting, you always have a great time, especially if you're with your husband or someone that you enjoy thrifting with. And my husband and I just really got a kick out of these little vintage figurines here. Sexy baby. Of course, we had to make a pit stop for some nourishment, and neither one of us had ever ate at a Biscuitville before, so we stopped there and we were highly impressed. We don't have one in our area we do, it's in Charlotte, but we hardly ever go that way. After we ate, we headed on down the road to a Habitat Restore, and I'm not sure if it's just the upstate North Carolina area, but these Habitats are not like down home, like in South Carolina, where those have more home decor and household goods. Like, it's more of like a bio appliance section. Like, this one had a little bit of clothing. It just kind of threw me off. And then we headed
What's
to
a retail
Goodwill.
versus outlet store?
This Goodwill had a retail store and a Goodwill bins next to it. I didn't brave the bins, although I wish I would have. I don't think I really walked out of this Goodwill very much. We have been to one like this before, and all of the clutter just kind of overwhelms me a little bit, and it's just very hard to find anything good. I have never been to a mega thrift, but I was highly impressed with the store. It was clean, employees were nice. Right when you walked in the door, you could see what color was on sale for the week. It was interesting to see how they organized everything, and I didn't walk out of here with a whole lot, but I did get a few great items. I've heard a lot of great things about Troja thrift store. They had a large selection of furniture pieces. Again, it was a
head to the
huge thrift store. They had plenty of selection of various items to choose from, some at decent prices, some were a little bit higher than I would like to pay. As you can see, if you needed bedside tables, hutches, cabinetries, couches, mattresses, whatever you needed, it was there. I really liked this dresser top mirror here, but it was a little bit out of my budget. And yeah, they wanted $24 for it. It would have been nice if I was purchasing it for myself, but to go in the booth, it was just a little bit out of my price range. That way I would still be able to bring it to you all at a great price. Our next stop was at the Value Thrift, and this store was a little bit more expensive, probably than any thrift store that we went to. Right at the checkout counter area, they had a large wall shelving unit that they had, I guess, their best items, vintage-wise, that they had priced up there, and they had a very vintage looking price tag on it. I only walked out of here with 2 personal Bibles for my collection. We gave another Habitat Restore a try, and unfortunately it was just the same as the first one we walked into, although this one had a little bit better selection of household goods. Nothing that we walked out of with though. Salvation Army, and boy did they save today. Now inside of the Salvation Army, it is a small section of home goods, but it's still a great variety. They have a large selection of clothing that kind of overrules the household or the furniture or anything like that. But I was able to walk out of here with a box full of blue and white transfer wear. Some of it was Blue Willow, Churchill. It was just a phenomenal pieces, and they were all at a great price. I hope that you enjoyed my find of a century, is what I'm going to call it. I cannot believe that I have a breadboard and a bread knife in my possession and decorated in my home. It's just, if you live in my area or you are anywhere close to my area, then those are very, very hard to find. And just like anything else, they are sought after and so expensive online. Even if you're able to get one at a decent price, you are lucky to find one that is less than $120. Unless there is some damage to it, then you might be able to snag one for $100. And if there's no words at all on it, then you might be lucky to find one for $80. But again, it's a breadboard, so you want it to say bread or something along those matters. And the knives as well, even if they don't have the bread carved in it, if it's just the motif, the design that is engraved and carved, those are still really expensive. So I apologize, my phone here. There we go. But I can't wait to see what else is out there, and I hope that you enjoy the video. I would love to know what your favorite find of the day was that we picked up, or that you may have seen that I showcased. And I just truly appreciate each and every one of you for sticking with me, for commenting, for understanding how busy my life is during the season right now. And until next time, friends, happy thrifting.